Meet Yusuf. He's a nice chap. He loves his mum, his food, his cars, and he loves his prayers. Good lad. Each day, he's working through those first world problems, trying to balance this world and the next. And it isn't always easy. One day he realizes his only contribution to the world is a bag for life. So he raises some money from family and friends, books a flight, gets vaccinations, visas, clothes, sunglasses and permits, which leaves enough for a small box of aid. Still feeling like the man, he sets out, but soon discovers delivering aid isn't going to be as easy as he first thought. 12 hours later, he arrives in what he calls Africa, or rather, one of the 54 countries that makes up the diverse continent of Africa. He hits the streets and becomes acutely aware that he doesn't know anything about the culture, the language, and most importantly, where the people in need actually live.
Take me to a village of 4 people.
Playing the village people.
He figures the best place to head would be into the desert. Oh dear. He takes a bus, a motorbike, a bicycle, a donkey, and ends up somewhere.
You've arrived. Nowhere.
He meets the wildlife. He meets the not-so-wildlife. He eats, his belly aches, he finds a bush, he finds a snake. And wakes up 2 days later in a hospital. He prays for a sign, and one comes. But does he listen? Oh no, he pushes on. He thumbs a lift. The car breaks down. He breaks down. Completely lost, he wanders across the border into a conflict zone. Scared out of his life, he does the only thing a man can do in this situation. He calls his mum.
Amma, what was wrong? No.
I'm sure he's having a lovely time.
By the skin of his teeth he escapes. But into what? He wanders the desert bewildered. To survive, he eats the aid that he brought with him. He becomes delirious. But he sees a chicken shop. Only to realize it's a mirage. Lost and afraid, he calls out to Allah to save him. And that's when it really hits him that the only thing Africa needs saving from is people like him. On the edge of despair, he thinks all is lost, when out of the sun comes a local man who saves his life. He takes him back to his village and shows him the integrated water and food system that Islamic Relief have supported his village to build, all the tools and training necessary so they could lift themselves out of poverty. It isn't easy saving lives, but it is easy to do this. Islamic Relief, saving lives since 1984.